Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Happy Tax Tip Tuesday. Excuse me y'all, my voice, my throat is a little so I'm gonna get through this as fast as I can so I don't be coughing on this live. But this is the first live of the year, so I'm excited. I am Chastity Grady. I do live Tax Tip Tuesday lives every Tuesday where I talk about anything regarding business tax and bookkeeping tips. I'm the owner of Grady Tax Plus, where I help service-based providers understand those three things in regards to business tax and bookkeeping. So today, y'all, what I want to talk about really quick, because this is going to help y'all understand what is required of you when it comes to filing your tax return, okay? And this will also help you not forget any type of information, because you don't want to be the person who, once everything, we have all your documents, when it's time to file your tax return, then you say, oops, I forgot. I mean, even the best intake form will miss information, because a lot of people are not thinking about what is a taxable event, what's not a taxable event. Oh, I didn't know I needed to report that form. Oh, I didn't know anything about it. So I'm just gonna run down some brief things of what, when I say money, everything associated with money is a taxable or a non-taxable event. Okay, so for example, and all of it is associated with some type of tax form. Okay, whether or not you need to pay taxes on it is a whole nother thing. But for the most part, money, when you're dealing with money, a dollar sign, the thing attached to a dollar sign, please believe there's a tax form associated with that, which means it has to be reported on a tax return. So the most simplest form is when you're working for an employer. Okay, a W-2 coming. Independent contractor, 1099 NEC is coming. Okay, when you receive money from your retirement, if you take money from your retirement, that's money, dollar signs. Okay, you're gonna get a 1099-R for that. When you look at stock, yeah, you might have bought stock. That part is not a taxable event. But if you sell it, that's dealing with money. You receive money back, whether it was a loss or not. That's a taxable event. You're going to receive a 1099-B for that, okay? And just because you're on those little apps, Robinhood, Cash App, they give you 1099-Bs, okay? You need to go to your tax documents section, okay? A lot of people miss out on that 1099-B from Cash App. They do give you those forms. They might not send you an email, but trust and believe it is there, as well as Robinhood. HSA, so if you have a health savings account, if you make a contribution or you take from it, that's tax. That's a taxable event. It's a helpful taxable event, especially if you contribute. And as long as the distribution is an exemption as far as like it's medical related, then you shouldn't have to pay taxes on it. But that's a tax form is associated with that. That's a 1099 SA. Okay, so like I said, everything associated with money or dollar sign is gonna have some kind of it's a tax form designed specifically for it. So I want you to think about throughout the year anything that you had associated with money. Okay, if money was associated with it, then please know that there's a tax. There may be some kind of tax implication associated with it. Okay, so like I said, with my tax intake form, yes, my tax intake form is very thorough. But like I said, even the best tax intake forms can miss information because maybe the person didn't realize that what they did throughout the year was something that needed to be reported. Okay, so that's why I want you to personally think about all the things that happen throughout the year that has to deal with money, and know that if it's money, if it's a dollar sign attached to it, whether you contributed or had a distribution, then it's a tax form that's coming with it, and it has to be reported. Okay, so when you file your taxes with me, I don't just rely on a tax intake form. Okay, I ask you follow-up questions. All right, in those follow-up questions, that helps me to see exactly what we need to put on the tax return. Okay, all right, so if you sold stock, didn't realize you sold stock, or didn't know that's what it means because you thinking you're getting your money back, that's considered selling stock. A lot of people don't realize that they're engaging in that activity, and you will receive a 1099-B. That's like one of the most missed forms, and I don't want you to miss out on that. And as well as everything that, you know, most of the stuff you already know about, W-2s, 1099s, all of that. Most people already know about that. But when it comes to like retirement and stocks and other things like that, a lot of people miss out on it. And I just want to make sure that you're prepared and you prepare and you know. So if you're someone who is in need of tax preparation services, definitely schedule a consult with me. I do prefer scheduling consults. I'm not someone who's just going to send you my link so you can just sign up and we get going. I like to talk to everybody who comes through my office because I want to make sure that we're both a good fit. Okay, I don't serve just anybody. I serve the right people for that's, you know, in alignment with my company. So if in order to see that, you definitely have to schedule a consult. So I'll have my consult link in the comments. So if you need to schedule a new client consult, definitely go ahead and do so as soon as you can. I am booking appointments for next week. Okay, this week we're full. So next week I'm booking appointments. So definitely go ahead and schedule an appointment with me. Calendly.com/gradytaxplus. And so that's what I have for y'all for Tax Tip Tuesday. Knowing that everything associated with money is a dollar sign, may or may not be a taxable event. But either way, there's some kind of tax form associated with things that has to do with money. So just be aware, and those tax forms are things that needs to go on a tax return, and it's up to myself or whoever your tax professional is to determine what's going to be taxable, what's not going to be taxable. Okay, so that's what I have for Tax Tip Tuesday today, and I will see y'all in the next one.